Welcome to the Golden State Warriors News Today channel. Take the opportunity to leave that like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go to today's news.
Recently, an all-star player has sparked a lot of speculation in the NBA, especially after missing a crucial minicamp for his current team. With increasingly strong rumors of his departure, a window of opportunity has opened for the Golden State Warriors. And look, this guy is exactly what the Warriors need right now. Yes, we're talking about Brandon Ingram. The Pelicans forward, who has already been an all-star, is going through a tough time with the New Orleans team. With the rise of young players like Herb Jones and Trey Murphy III, Ingram seems more and more out of place in the team's system. His absence from the minicamp only fueled the rumors that he might be on his way out, and this is where the Warriors come in. Ingram brings everything Golden State needs right now. After losing Klay Thompson to the Dallas Mavericks, the team is lacking a secondary scorer who can create his own shots and keep the offense flowing when Curry isn't at his best. Ingram, with his average of 20.8 points per game last season, would fit perfectly in this role. His mid-range game is lethal, and he's one of the best isolation scorers in the league. Moreover, the way he has developed as a playmaker with 5.7 assists per game shows that he could adapt well to the Warriors' ball movement style. Imagine the impact Ingram would have alongside Curry and Draymond. Not only would he bring instant scoring, but his length and athleticism would also be a crucial addition on defense. Of course, he'd have to adapt to the culture of effort and dedication that Golden State demands on both ends of the court, but with the Warriors' development system, there's no doubt he could take his game to the next level. And you know what's more interesting? The Pelicans might be willing to trade Ingram for less than his usual value. With his market value down and the Pelicans needing to move fast, the Warriors have the chance to negotiate on favorable terms. Instead of mortgaging the team's future, they could bring in a key piece without sacrificing too much. For Golden State fans, this is the perfect opportunity. Brandon Ingram could be the missing piece to once again turn the Warriors into serious title contenders, especially with Thompson out of the team. The trade makes sense for both Ingram and the Warriors. He would get a new environment where he could maximize his potential, while Golden State receives the scorer they so badly need to complement Curry. Now, the question is, will the Warriors front office seize this opportunity? And you fans, what do you think of this possibility? Brandon Ingram at Chase Center, wearing a Warriors jersey, sounds like a powerful combination, doesn't it? Just imagine Brandon Ingram fitting into the Warriors' offensive system, where ball movement and fluidity are essential. With Steve Kerr at the helm and the support of stars like Curry and Draymond Green, Ingram would have the perfect environment to thrive. The Warriors' system is ideal for someone with his skill set, and unlike what happened with the Pelicans, where he sometimes seemed stuck in a system that didn't maximize his talent, in Golden State, he'd have the freedom needed to be more efficient. And the best part? He would fill a crucial gap left open by Klay Thompson's departure. Last season, we saw the Warriors struggle to find offensive consistency when Curry was off his game or heavily guarded. The lack of a reliable scorer was evident. Ingram would come in to change that. He can create his own shot, force defenses to adjust. And with his mid- and long-range shooting, he'd create even more space for the three-point plays that are part of Golden State's DNA. But it's not just on offense that Ingram would make a difference. He has the size and versatility to defend multiple positions, something that aligns well with the Warriors' defensive philosophy. Although defense isn't his main attribute, we know that throughout history, players who join Golden State often elevate their defensive level due to the team's culture. We saw this with Andrew Wiggins, who went from an inconsistent scoring talent to a key piece on both ends of the court. Ingram has the potential to follow the same path. So let's think about the long-term impact of this trade. With Curry still at a high level and Draymond orchestrating the defense and playmaking, adding Ingram would give Golden State a third offensive piece capable of taking responsibility for closing out games. It would be a dynamic and unpredictable trio, with Ingram able to take over when Curry needs a breather or when defenses focus too much on number 30. And let's not forget the financial aspect. Sure, salary movements are always complicated, but the fact that Ingram's market value is down could ease things. He's already proven he has all-star pedigree, but his discontent in New Orleans and the Pelicans' potential desire to move on from him create a golden opportunity for the Warriors to negotiate from a position of strength. This means they could secure an impact player without compromising their future or giving up too many young assets and draft picks. At the end of the day, this trade would be a real masterstroke for Golden State. Brandon Ingram could be the final piece to take the Warriors back to the top. And for Ingram, It's a chance to reinvent himself in a winning franchise, surrounded by a culture of excellence. Now the question remains, will Bob Myers and the front office pull the trigger? This is the time to bring Ingram to the Warriors and do what's necessary to keep the dynasty alive. What do you think, Dub Nation? Is Ingram the guy who can take us back to the top? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all the Warriors updates. Because who knows, this trade could happen faster than we imagine. As a true Warriors fan, I'm super excited about the possibility of bringing Brandon Ingram to Chase Center. Just imagine, having an all-star like Ingram alongside Steph Curry and Draymond Green will be simply revolutionary for our team. He wouldn't just bring a consistent 20 points per game, but he'd also add a new dimension to our offense, making it even more unpredictable and harder to defend. Plus, Ingram's ability to create his own shots and his efficiency in isolation plays fit perfectly with the style of play that Steve Kerr promotes. With Klay Thompson's departure, we felt the lack of a reliable scorer who can keep the offensive pressure when needed. Ingram would be exactly the missing piece to maintain the pace and intensity we love so much in the Warriors. Defensively, Ingram's presence would also be a big advantage. His versatility and athleticism would complement the already solid defense we have, allowing us to cover more ground on the court and be more aggressive against opponents. Moreover, his ability to adapt to the Warriors' culture of effort and dedication means that he wouldn't just fit well with the team, but he'd also help elevate the level of everyone around him. I believe this trade could be a game-changer for the franchise. We wouldn't just be adding a good player, we'd be adding someone who could become a central star and help lead the team to more titles. Sure, there are always risks in any trade, but the potential benefits far outweigh the uncertainties. As a fan, I'm hoping the Warriors front office sees the value that Brandon Ingram can bring and makes this strategic move. It would be exciting to see Ingram wearing the golden jersey and helping the team win more championships. Let's hope this opportunity materializes, and we can witness a new era of success for the Warriors with Ingram on the roster. And what about you, fans? What do you think about this possible acquisition? Are you as excited as I am to see Ingram in action at Chase Center? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned for all the latest Warriors updates here on the channel. Let's support our team together as we aim for another season of victories.